another Cordona story. This one is called A Mad Rogue, and you start the mission in the old city, and it's the first time that you visit the fortress of the Holy Spirit ruins. I've not been there yet, so I'm going to go to the mosque and walk up the road, and it should then start automatically upon arrival. Looks like the fortress.
Salty breeze, old ruins, dusty roads. Do you recall clambering over these walls as a child?
Perhaps. Did we find something at the top?
So then select it as the pinned evidence. And here's a memory point from R1 of a young Sherlock.
Ah, it was an old skull. What a lucky find for a pair of young adventurers.
It was easier to climb these walls back then. Not merely because we're older, but because the ruins are too. Of course. You said we needed to bury him. Do you remember where?
Well, one would think burying a human skull would stick in the mind, but somehow... no.
An old man was standing here as we passed.
Oh yes, I remember his face as we flew by with a skull in our hands.
He looked as shocked as our grisly companion.
Okay, going to go in the direction they travelled.
Nothing ever bothers an old Ottoman backgammon player.
This looks like a good hiding place.
This wasn't the right place for a funeral. We were looking for somewhere more appropriate.
Funny, nowadays you love putting men behind bars.
You're a fellow of infinite jest, aren't you?
Tries to be.
The water level was higher back then.
I remember swimming through this mire while trying not to breathe in the horrible odour.
Here they are again.
This is where we buried it. It seems that with time, our friend has emerged once more. The skull is ancient. Its likeliest owner was one of the Knights Hospitaller who died during the siege of the fortress. I remember now, you said this skull was my father's.
A child's imagination is a powerful tool. You needed this. A burial process of your own. A ritual, so you could begin to grieve.
Here hung those lips that I have kissed, I know not how oft. I felt so alone back then, John. Uncertain. Abandoned.
I know.
The skull wasn't his, though it may as well have been. In the earth, all of us look alike. Putting this man to rest, it did...
I'm glad, Sherry.
I find myself rather tempted to keep it. If not for sentimental value, then it's archaeological.